Dishes it to James. Pulls up on the elbow. Rejected by Harris.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Peyton drives in. Pass to Caldwell. Orlando moving the ball around. Inside. Here's Vucevic, and the layup's good off the glass. Vucevic has got 6.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
James against Harris. LeBron dishes to Freak. Love outside. That 3 off the mark. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Oladipo, the pass to Peyton. Back to Oladipo. To the paint. Here's Caldwell. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shumpert is checked in for Kevin Love.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Freak sets a screen for James. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you've got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Now, here's Oladipo. Goes up to the stripe. And it's Freak with the rebound.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lead.
Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Freak's got his second basket of the night. And Orlando has possession. Peyton outside. Oladipo with a screen on Irving. Oladipo goes in. And it's Oladipo again missing.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation. It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Pick by Vucevic. They set the pick. Great D that time from Freak.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Nice job, Cavalier girls. What do you say, fans? You feel pumped up now? A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Freak. The Magic trail by 8. Kiva, he's in at center. Kevin Love out there with Bellinelli. Then there's Irving. And it's Shumpert in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here is Harris. They get a hand on it. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Vucevic. The Cavaliers pull it in. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Doris Berg has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He ended with 22 points, and he was a mainstay at the free throw line, getting a fair amount of his points off the fouls. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Caldwell. And for the Cavaliers, their shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Shumpert dishes to Freak, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Vucevic, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Number 5 is Kevin Love.
Well, you know, the three-point shot, Kevin, can be a game-changing play. I mean, I've seen games become blowouts, and blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these guys capitalize on it big time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. LeBron, he's checked in for Love. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Shumpert.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
And the dunk by James.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Peyton. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oladipo goes in. That's short off the rim.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Here's James. Money from the wing. And it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Oladipo misses. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter to the left side wing. LeBron outside. Kiba. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Freak's got 8 points.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter.
I think Doris broke into something for us right now. Doris?
Felt.
Gentlemen, I had a chance to find out what Nate McMillan was discussing with his players. There was one thing he stressed above everything else, and that was getting the ball into the low post. That is where their points can and should be coming from in his mind. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now, here's Oladipo after LeBron James's miss. Here's Vucevic. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9. Cleveland leading by 9. Dishes it to James. Freak with it. Vucevic on him. 1:51 left in the first half. Irving with a clean look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter. The drive by Gordon. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Looking to try and get back in this.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers lead by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
Okay, fellas, listen. I like the position we're in. Let's go over what we can do even better after halftime. Our shot selection couldn't have been better. That's the first thing I'll say. I want to see the same patience and decision-making in the second half. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. We've got a very clear job to do and only one half to do it. This is playoff basketball. I want everything you got.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You got to like what Iman Shumpert has done in this game.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. And it's Vucevic, then there's Harris. And it's Caldwell at the 4. Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. The Magic trail by 12. Picked by Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Irving. Payton passes to Vucevic. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And that's 15 points for Vucevic.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end. Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
To the middle. Here's Caldwell. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Holman here now for an injury report. Now an update on Tobias Harris from Dorisburg. What'd you find out, Doris?
Gentlemen, the head athletic trainer for Orlando provided some information. Unfortunately, guys, he said it doesn't look good. For a team that is so close to playing for the NBA Finals, this is a huge concern for their hopes. We'll have to see how it turns out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
And a wide open look for James. Here's Kiba. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
What a game we've seen here for Freak. He has 9 rebounds, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
And Orlando making a change here. Gordon's checked in. The Magic trail by 14. Oladipo with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. High post try. And the rejection by Smith. They get it back. 4 on the clock. And it's Oladipo again missing.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
And Freak throws it down.
Elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
There's the pick. And Oladipo, here we go. Here's Caldwell. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Irving kicks to Freak. And Oladipo pulls it down. The Magic trail by 16. The dish to Payton. There's the feed to Vucevic. Another miss by Orlando.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Irving kicks to Smith. LeBron James on the wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's Freak missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for Cleveland. Orlando also making some changes. Hezonja comes in for Vucevic, and it's Watson in for Elfrid Payton.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
Magic have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8.
Make your presence felt.
There's the pick.
Soft.
Oladipo outside. To the paint. Here's Caldwell. It's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. for the Cavaliers.